Качнет колыбель, тихо дрема ночница, коснется лба нежной рукой. Уставшее солнце все ниже садится, скрываясь за Русью рекой. И месяц уж по небу ходит высоко, он млад нынче и златовлас, а зори его холодны и далеки, но чем-то похожи на нас. Ой, Лёля, усни, а я буду тихонько тебе напевать о ветрах, о лютых морозах, о зимах студеных, что спят в человечьих сердцах. Там хитрые змеи, там вещие птицы, там люди без песен и глаз. Они под полой прячут души и лица, но чем-то похожи на нас. Пуще всего ты узнаешь, мой сокол, о жизни великих людей, о воле невольной, о доле нелегкой, об удали славных мужей. Там дивные дивы да щедрые нивы любовь и красу берегли, чтоб снова рождались благие и счастливы все дети славянской земли.
Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Макс Геймер. Продолжаем прохождение SpellForce.
For decades, the Moher elves, exiled from Finnanmere, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Northander, they were promised lands of their own, but as the Mage Rebellion arose, they were quickly forgotten. Now, years later, they have taken shelter in a nomadic settlement in Leafshade, a dense, dangerous jungle, amidst the no man's land between Utran
Что-то миссия у
and
меня это
Wolfgar.
надолго затянулась. Самое главное выбрать правильную стратегию. Да, грузится довольно долговатая игра. Так, все загрузилось.
Danger up ahead.
Так. Первым делом надо сделать здесь.
They killed one of our heroes.
А вы что, издеваетесь? Пиздец. Что за хуйня? Ну, сложность поменять. Ай, блядь.
For decades, the Moher elves, exiled from Finnanmere,
Что-то мне не кажется, это довольно жестко.
I'll keep you shielded.
Требуется перезапуск игры. Ебаный в рот, ну как я, блядь, я что-то нихуя не понимаю. Да говно, блядь.
What do we need? We should get moving.
Так, как же тут сделать?
Just give the word. Here we go. Sounds like a plan.
Блядь, ты охота все заново нахуй начать. Блядь, довольно какая-то хуета. Ну-ка, сейчас опять зайду в игру, опять ждать эту загрузку. Так, сейчас минутку. Так, что там? О, есть. Так, ну давай, загружайся. Заново, что ли, все начать? Так, сюжетный режим.
For decades, the Moher elves, exiled from Finnanmere, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Northander, they were promised lands of their own.
В этот раз она
But as
что-то
the Mage
быстро
Rebellion arose,
начала
they were
грузиться.
quickly forgotten. Now, years later, they have taken shelter in a nomadic settlement in Leafshade, a dense, dangerous jungle, amidst the no man's land between Utran and Wolfgar.
Так. Я ничего не понять не могу. Что за говно? Почему он не сохраняет, блядь? Режим, блядь. Ебанутое говно.
What do you need?
Но ресурсов-то здесь не хватает, блядь. Чтоб мне его сделать.
Let the taskmaster know if you have work for us, Everin.
Хотя это надо было сделать давно.
Huh?
Может, они нападут? Хотя...
Yes.
Кто из них нападет-то? Блять, уже ресурсы таскают все.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Building completed.
All right, here goes nothing.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Right here.
What's the plan?
Whatever's necessary.
Say the word.
Придурок.
Yes. Here we go. So, what's the plan?
They will fall.
Get ready!
You read my mind.
Here we go.
Damn it! I need healing. Damn it. Complicated than I thought. Yes, almost there.
They killed one of our heroes!
Да ёбаный в рот, ну что за говно, блять? Ебучее. Нахуй, я не понимаю, как в это говно... Ну как так-то можно? Пиздец, блять, ебаный.
Just give the word.
Да ну нахуй, блять. Ебал в рот. Как они отстроили эту базу ебаную, вообще понять не могу.
We're being attacked!
Вообще, блять. Какой-то, блять, ну беспредел какой-то в натуре.
Yes.
We're being attacked! I need help over here.
Corporal?
Uh-huh.
Тут вариант, как собрать, блять, войско. могут опять ресурсы закончиться. Да похуй, рушите нахуй. Ебки, сука.
Yes. Yes.
Give the word.
Собрать эти всех войск. В отряде 2 необходима численность 4. Численность тоже 4.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Пиздец, такое шлепничество.
Squire, we lost a sector.
Yes.
Orders.
Блять, войско пиздец, блять.
That way?
Особо без вариантов. Сюда запишусь нахуй.
Fine.
Да ёбаный в рот, ну откуда, сука, эти воины, блядь, выскочили? Ебать его в рот, ну как нахуй я...
I'll keep you shielded. Yes?
So, what's the plan?
What do we need?
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Ну сука, ну это пиздец. Блять, откуда они здесь тут успели отстроить это все, блять?
All right, here goes nothing.
Danger up ahead.
Да, блять. Хуйня какая-то.
Just give the word.
Corporal? Help! Please!
Да ну нахуй, блять, я хуй знает, это как-то ебанутствовая и хуета, блять, откуда они успели тут построить эту вот здесь все отстроить, блять, за какой период?
I need help over here.
Короче, я ебал нахуй, блять, говно ссаное, ебаное. Пиздец, блять, какой-то, ну как так-то, блять?
They killed one of our heroes. I need help over here.
Нахуй в пизду, блять, это такое дерьмо, сука, Химанау, блять, ну как так, нахуй? Ебаный флот.
For decades, the Moher elves
Нихуя, блять, непонятно, блять, нихуя, блять, не объяснили,
Fair enough.
блять.
If we want the elves to be able to perform the rituals on those altars, we'll need to
Заебро,
secure them
блять.
first. Agreed.
То ли, сука, блять, уебища, блять. Сука, ну пиздец, блять. Блять, интересно, за какой ебаный момент они успели, блять, все здесь завоевать, нахуй, и построить, блять, свои базы, блять, ебучие.
What?
Может, с этим пидором пока не разговаривать.
completed.
Let's see. Ephraim?
They ambushed us. Those fucking bastards ambushed us.
Who did? What happened?
The Bane. That tattooed whore. One moment it was all normal, then they started slitting our throats.
Shit. They're in control of your outpost now?
No. I'm just here because I wanted to stretch my legs. Most of my men were still too sick to fight because of that bloody fever. It was a massacre. Listen, friend. They want to burn that elven village to the ground. You need to stop them. Arlen, he's a good man. He...
May your rains cleanse him from his pain.
This complicates things. If the Bane is willing to slaughter a division of the Royal Army for their goals, they won't show mercy on the Moor here either.
Then we won't show it either.
Let's see. What do we need?
Building completed.
Yes?
Sure.
Плюс заново, блять, хоть начинай играть, блять. Че, они тут еще не успели нихуя себе отстроить? Ну, такие ебаные, сука.
All right, give me a second.
Ты, блять.
Building completed.
We should get moving.
Вот интересно, с какой стороны они нападать будут.
Yes?
Сука, мудачество.
Got it.
Так.
Building completed.
БГ.
Hello?
Так. Надо было сразу так и начинать, наверное.
Huh? Alright, why not?
Damn it, we will be swift. More complicated than I thought. Yes,
Everyone?
almost there. It will only take a second. Well then.
Блять, тут в натуре как-то хель придумали с этими перевозками ресурсов, если честно, блять.
Yes?
A wonderful day. Ellen. Damn it. It is more complicated than I thought. Take a second.
Uh-huh.
Если они будут нападать только с этой стороны, будет намного проще. Так. Хотя... Лучше сделать побольше людей.
Ellen blesses us with her rains. A good omen.
What's next?
Building completed.
Yes.
Блять, заебал этот кашель. Так.
Let us see.
Так, я что-то не понял, почему у меня...
Huh?
Так.
Let us see.
Just give the word.
Yes, understood.
Как она защищает?
So, what's the plan?
Corporal?
Они нихуя не делают, блять.
Yes, almost there.
Блять.
Building completed.
Uh-huh.
Пиздец, ну, блять, это хуйня, блять. Пиздец, да вы гоните.
Yes.
Она меняется. Можно так или так делать.
Let the taskmaster know if you have work for us, Everin. Damn it.
Блять.
Yes. You'll regret this.
Yes?
Yes.
Дерево.
Yes, almost there.
Так пиздец.
Iria?
Hmm?
Why did the Moorhere leave Finn and Mir in the first place? Everybody I've asked so far gave me a different answer to that question.
Well, in a nutshell, because they had a disagreement with the Elder Council. They were convinced that the Council weren't serving Ellen and the Guardians anymore, but
Станьте
themselves.
покучнее,
Which is
что
true
ли,
to an
блядь.
extent. Finn and Mir is an aristocracy.
And that's why they were thrown out.
Pretty much. They weren't well liked in Elven society anyway. Back when I was a novice, calling someone a Moorhere was an insult.
What did it mean?
Being ignorant, backwards-looking, prudish, and
Конечно,
overly
провод крепость
religious.
захватить.
Will only take a second. We will be swift.
Yes?
Yes?
Give the word.
What's next?
Или пойду тут на разведку нахуй.
Will do. Mm-hmm. Understood. Mm-hmm. Expansion is the key to victory.
Интересно, здесь они будут нападать?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. Building
Может,
completed.
камень хватает. Так. Эту-то будете, мудаки, строить, не?
Something you need? She's the fastest we have.
Почему сюда никто не едет?
We're being attacked!
Yes. They will fall.
Блять. Как это работает?
Damn it! I need healing.
Building completed.
You'll regret this. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Так, укрепленка. Ну, вроде, блять, поручается, нахуй. Так. Я сюда сохранюсь, нахуй, на всякий случай.
Building completed.
What do we need?
Huh?
We're being attacked!
Yes.
What pesking?
Отсюда напасть может на них. Вот отсюда. Так.
What's next?
You got it.
A wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
Building completed.
Corporal? Where to?
Yes.
Haven't heard from her in a while.
Еще более прочный, предоставляет еще более. А тут
Yes?
теперь атаку тут точно хватит тут пробить.
What do we need?
Так.
Yes?
Ну чё, суки? Походу, скоро придет моя пора вас дрочить, блять. Надо было сразу так и делать, если я бы, ну, понял, вник бы в судьбу. Такого бы не было бы. То, что надо тут сидеть, снабжать, а вон отряды.
Just give the word.
Got it.
We should get moving.
В принципе, можно и сейчас на них напасть.
Yes?
Yes. Yes. Так. Что, у меня роща не построена?
Hello? Yes, well, is there?
Должен был ее построить.
Damn it. It's more complicated than I thought.
Странно. Ну чё?
Building completed.
Тут у нас сколько рабочих.
Will only take a second. Let us see.
So, what's the plan?
Теперь здесь точно ничего не грозит.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Так, а чё я рощу-то не стал делать?
Ellen blesses us with her rains. A good omen. Damn it. It's more complicated than I thought. Oh. Will only take a second.
We're being attacked!
Старый рабочий. Так.
Damn it. It was more complicated than I thought. It will be swift.
Yes? Understood.
We need to gather more wood, Squire.
Чё воины-то делают? Пойдем чертеж.
Something you need?
Yes? Ellen truly smiles upon us.
Да, не такие уж и вышки, которые бы хотелось бы увидеть. Первая часть угарна была, особенно у темных эльфов с гразом. Да, конечно, вот это вот, блядь, сделано, блядь.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Сохраниться.
We're being attacked! We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Yes, almost there.
Да, можно попробовать и напасть уже на них. С этой стороны, да, получается.
Yes?
Blasted armor.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Ходим чертеж. Да, интересно, сколько тут можно войск, максимальное количество держать с собой. Я такой съебался.
What do we need?
Он так для понта. Да, у них ума не хватает, что здесь можно пройти еще.
Building completed.
Yes?
Так. В принципе, тут все.
What is it, Scryer? We're being attacked!
Блять.
Just give the word.
Сейчас, недолго думая, можно будет на них напасть.
Ага.
Новобранец людей, вылечить урон. Что такое?
This way, right?
All right.
Yes.
Is this really necessary?
That's the way.
Building completed.
Decide. Now.
More fighting. Does this never end?
You read my mind.
So, what's the plan?
Нихуя крепкое какое.
Damn it! I need healing.
Corporal?
Damn it! I need healing.
Заебал.
Damn it! I need healing.
Building completed.
I think that was all of them.
No sign of the tattooed woman, though.
She must have made a run for it.
This will be a masterpiece.
What is it, Scryer?
Чё? Победили Крару.
This will be a masterpiece.
Yes? Now
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Interesting.
Huh?
Старый рабочий. Хи-хи, блядь.
Just give the word.
Yes?
Everyone?
So, what's the plan?
Лесить железо. Так.
Let the taskmaster know if you have work for us, everyone.
Блять.
Hello? Well then. Everyone?
Так. Можно животину какую-нибудь поймать? О.
Sure.
Blasted armor.
Building completed.
Что-то долго вы строили эту лесопилку.
Uh-huh.
Камень. Что у меня по уровню? О. Так. Сила 6. Давай силу. Пусть Мора там бегает. Тебе надо было выносливость.
Building completed.
Так, она у меня с луком, да, ходит? Выносливость 5. Выносливость. Или ловкость. Ловкость. Теперь, чтобы открыть книгу заклинаний.
Corporal?
Yes?
Че, рощу построили?
Damn it, it's more complicated than I thought. Let's see.
Something you need?
Sounds like a plan.
Will do.
А чё тут? Животных нету, что ли?
All right, give me a second.
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Ellen blesses us with her rains. A good one.
Хотя камень тут. Спина не нужен. О, блядь, сейчас появилась.
You got it.
Yes.
It will only take a second.
Building completed.
Yes?
We will be swift. It will only take a second.
На всякий случай.
Damn it.
Прикажите своей армии захватить сектор, рабочим очистить пруды.
We should get moving. Alright, why not?
Все очищает.
What do we
Все,
do?
пусть очищают.
Yes.
Huh?
What's next?
So, what's the plan?
Долго они его будут очищать.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Haven't heard from her in a while. Let us see.
Give the word. Scryer?
If you think so.
Well, it's almost there.
Yes?
That's the way.
Ну-то я думаю, что это ручники.
This way, right?
Building completed.
A wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
Yes?
Кто там еще держится?
Say the word,
Almost
everyone.
there.
Yes?
Так, а где здесь?
It worked! The pool is clear!
Building
We
completed.
might want to tell the scryers about this.
Huh?
Sure.
Вылезан сурово грешник.
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes? That way?
Yes?
Sure.
Жрачку сюда не надо.
Huh?
Give the word.
Чё ты там, блядь, застрял или чё?
Building completed.
What do we need?
You got it.
Еще один звук нам был вырезан. Слово грешник. Вот так надо было. Так. Зачистка 7 прудов.
Sounds like a plan.
A wonderful day.
Yes?
Тут тоже
Building
неплохо.
completed.
У меня сейчас появится. Чё, лесопилку построить? Ты нахуй лесопилку, и так ее дохуя.
Scryer?
Ellen blesses us with her rains. A good omen.
Yes?
Sure. All right, give me a second.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
What's next?
Something you need?
Understood.
Blasted armor.
Expansion is the key to
This would be
victory.
a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Just give the word.
Так,
Got it.
идем дальше. Хе-хе. толпа, блядь.
Another one cleared.
Еще один пруд очищен. Что тут максимум 200? А нет, 210 еще есть. Это тут нихуя можно армию-то, блядь, сделать, ёбаный в рот.
Sure.
This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Бля.
Yes?
Русский гвардеец.
Huh?
Give the word.
What?
A wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
Building completed.
Чё? Ча это не пруд. Что-то упало. Жрачку надо.
Ellen blesses us with her rays. A good omen.
Тоже все готово.
Corporal,
You got it.
what's next?
A wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
Uh-huh.
Чего вы тут стали? Сюда. Не знаю, нахуя, зачем я их делаю, блядь.
Building completed.
Для какой цели, блядь? Хуй знает.
Ellen blesses us with her rays. A good.
Yes? Would you look at that? Mm-hmm.
We should get moving.
Yes?
Последний пруд остался.
Yes?
Сивает, блять, кого-то. Так, последний пруда.
Yes.
Ну-ка это рыбачить. Похуй, пусть будет. Минута и сия, блять. Куда ее вебенить? Блять.
Cares about it in case one of the workers hasn't done it already.
С войском пойдем. Что вы не туда пошли рыбачить? Рыборовы, блять.
Yes.
Building completed.
Сюда. Как раз тут я объединю всю свою армию.
A wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
What is it, Scryer?
Шведский следопыт, а это кто?
Scryer.
Дозорный.
Ellen blesses us with her rays. A good omen.
What do we need?
So, what's the plan?
Yes?
Готовим.
Will do.
You got it.
What do you need?
Служитель, он что делает-то? Копьеносец. Взаим против пехоты.
blesses us
Squire.
with her rains. A good omen. Haven't heard from her in a while. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
А у них заместо лошадей эти. У них не лошади, у них олени. Блять.
Yes?
It's done, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so. Is it over?
I don't think so. Despite everything we did, I can still feel something. A touch of the taint still lingering in the forest. But we already have a suspicion what that might be.
The treant.
Yes.
Да.
And while you were cleansing the corrupted pools, we've been searching the tomes for a spell.
Spell? You mean it's possible to cleanse the treant too?
Well, there's no certainty, but we hope so. As for the cleansing ritual, this magic hasn't been used for centuries. Still, it's our best chance. And you should be the one carrying out the task.
What? Why?
Because, from what I've been told, I doubt the treant will let you speak to it without resistance. Remember, the corruption still has it in its grip. In other words, what you need to do is to fight the treant until it's weakened, and then use the spell on it. The rest lies in Ellen's hands.
All right, then teach me that spell.
I will. Close your eyes for a moment. Valeth Sareswen, Joras Varltar. So, did it work?
I think so. Yes.
Good. Then use it at the right moment, when the treant is weakened enough. Now go. And good luck. My prayers are with you.
Uh-huh.
Драться с ним. Ну, походу нельзя, я мясо собирал. Сходить за дамой, может. А с учету на готовый придержать.
Ellen blesses us with her rain. A good omen.
Yes?
Yes?
Что делать нет?
I'm ready.
Интересно, как они встанут это. Посмотреть с полной армией. Нихуя. В принципе, справимся, нахуй.
Something you need?
Sounds like a plan. Fair enough.
All right, here we go. Arlen said we should cast the spell once the treant is weakened.
However, we're supposed to do that.
Just focus. We can do this.
Так-то.
Cast the spell, now!
What's the plan?
Huh? This way, right?
Да ёбаного. Ночная свободе. Это не поговорить.
Did it work?
I think so.
Кажется, да.
Can you hear us?
Что зараза, шлаком не соводно. Спасибо.
Broken roots, broken branches, need sleep.
Huh. I think we should report back to the village now. Arlen and Varden will be thrilled to hear the news.
Такие новости.
Yes, got it.
Yes.
Understood.
Все, пусть они его защищают.
Just give the word.
Huh?
What?
Understood.
Ну ты куда пошел, дебил?
Say the word, everyone.
Haven't heard from her in a while.
Так.
Uh-huh.
Give the word.
Commander?
Huh?
Две ушки такие стоят. Это их можно наделать?
Corporal?
Fenrir? It's done.
So, the spell worked?
Yes, it was a hard fight, but the treant is cleansed. The corruption seems to be over.
That is remarkable. Ellen must have truly smiled upon you.
Maybe.
Truth be told, it's a bit ironic that it was a human who saved our people from this plague. And I'm just glad it's over.
Don't get your hopes up, Varden. Those humans who took over the Northander camp, the Bane, they'll be back.
Be that as it may, we held our end of the bargain. Will you help us?
Yes. Yes, we will. I've said it before. We are a small people, but you will have our help whenever you need it. We will send you a scryer and a division of our best soldiers and craftsmen to support your cause.
You'll have to give us time, though. A couple of days, maybe. We have to pick up the pieces the corruption left first. Where can we find you?
We've set up camp in a valley in this canyon. We can leave you a map.
Yes, do that. I'd invite you to stay for some days, but I'm assuming you have another matter to attend to.
A lot of them, actually.
Well then, this is goodbye. Thank you again for everything, friend, and may Ellen guide you.
Калийский амулет. Один к интеллекту, один к сероволе. Давай амулет. Чё, все? Нифига себе. Да. Да, бой действительно был трудным. Чё за амулет подогнал?
So, what's the plan?
Yes?
Призывает ходячий штурм, чтобы он помог в бою на ходу. Что за ярость? А, ты, которую выучу. Посмотрим, что за ярость. Так, что надо? Раскройте тайну кровавого жара. Идите союзника. Хотя бы одного. Найдите корабль. Зараз поговорите с Гором. Так. Ну что, можно отправиться за людьми. Так. Наоборот. Чтобы вместе продолжить.
Yes?
Много у вас старых друзей среди людей. Немного Клара Фарана как-то упомянула, есть друзья в кругах, вам нужно возьмем к ним и вызвать для вас армию. Спас от вас казни в момент. Найдите союзников среди людей.
Yes?
Так, что, куда отправимся? Останется в истории навсегда. Прорицатель. Доступный Моргель.
Seems like the more here elves have arrived. Good.
Yeah, just be careful.
Why?
Well, that scryer they sent, she claims to know you. I think she was there in Leon.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I'll talk to her as soon as I get the chance.
In any case, with our new alloys, we should be able to go look for the stones. Let's talk at the forge.
Though it might be wise to look for more support first. We don't know what to expect there.
Яна.
What's next?
Yes, Corporal? How can I help?
Goodbye.
Ну что, она может, блять, в бою сражаться? Селекция Раули. Чем она сражается? Селект. Василий.
Yes, Corporal? How can I help?
I'd like to know more about your friend, the one you lost to the bloodburn.
I'm not sure what there is to say. She was my friend, and the bloodburn took her. Hence, I joined you. That is all there is to say.
There's something I've been wondering. How can you kill for a living?
What do you mean? How can I align it with my morals?
Yes.
I don't know if this is the right moment for this conversation. Maybe another time. Yes, Corporal? How can I help?
Can you tell me more about your abilities? What's it like to be a Dreamweaver?
Well, I suppose trying to explain that to someone who isn't is like explaining what water feels like to someone who never swam before. It's strange. I can sense things. Emotions, thoughts, but also the echoes of such. If I enter a place where someone has died, I feel that person's sorrow, that person's fear. My mind, my consciousness, it's open. I know that might sound very vague, but it's the best I can do.
I'd like to know more about your friend, the one you lost to the bloodburn.
I'm not sure what there is to say. She was my friend, and the bloodburn took her. Hence, I joined you. That is all there is to say.
Can you tell me more about you?
If I enter a place where someone has died...
Goodbye.
Принесите соль у гоблин. Вылейте зелье. Где тут ебаный торговец? Вот этот. Блять, а чё мне за навыки, блять? Нос. Чё она вообще умеет, блядь? Чё не умеет?
Wait, aren't you...
Scryer Elion from Leonon. Yes. Actually, I was hoping you'd come by.
You owe me an apology.
That's many. Though that does not mean that your commander, General Noria, didn't...
I would like to train the elves.
Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help. Let's see.
Запас здоровья. Хватит. Хватит.
Got it.
Да. Сели поговорить с Сталеглимом, обсудить. Пошли, обсудим. Блять, это долгая загрузка. Так. Это кто? Или...
Corporal? Need anything?
Tell me a bit about your time on the road. What was it like?
Is that a command, Corporal?
Please?
All right, but I'm afraid there isn't so much to tell. Have you ever been on the road by yourself?
A long time ago, yes.
Well, then you know how wearisome it can get. Sleeping under the stars sounds romantic at first, until you realize that most of the time it's sleeping in the mud, in drizzle. Most of the time, your stomach and your purse are empty, and your feet are full of blisters. And, of course, there's the constant danger. Especially if you're traveling on your own.
Did you ever have a companion?
Some, yeah, but most of it was just temporary. Though there was one I traveled with for longer. Quentin.
How did you meet?
Coincidence. A small town between Finn and Mir and Lar. We played dice together and he cheated. When I called him out on it, he tried to turn tail. But one of the other guests stopped him for me. They wanted to go give him a beating, but I told them to stop. He gave me back my money and we started talking. And, believe it or not, we found that we got along quite well.
So you started traveling together? With a thief?
I wouldn't call him that. He was just young and careless. We ended up traveling for almost a year.
I see. What was your relationship?
You mean... no, we were just friends. He was way too young for my liking, and I think I was too old for him. We were more like sister and brother.
What was his story? Where was he headed?
Into the blue, same as me. He had quite an interesting task, but I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing it with you, to be honest. He wouldn't want that.
Huh. So, how did you split up? What happened?
Nothing dramatic. We came by a village and decided to rest there for a while. The roads had become quite dangerous due to the mage wars, and we didn't want to go out unprepared. I did some healing for the villagers, and he helped out the local smith. He liked it, and the smith wanted him as an apprentice, so he stayed. I was surprised and a bit hurt at first, but then I realized it was probably for the better. I still think of him sometimes, though.
Do you miss it sometimes? The vagabond life?
Well, we're still vagabonds somehow, aren't we? But I know what you mean. And yeah, I sometimes do. The wind on my skin, the vastness of the wildlands, and the fact that all you have to think about is the mile ahead of you. It's another world. There was this one night I'll never forget. I'd made a camp at a clearing, set up campfire, and I was leaning against a tree, slowly drifting toward sleep. Then, all of a sudden, it started to rain. Not just the usual drizzle, it was bucketing down, drowning everything, the earth, the noise, the plants around me. My first impulse was to jump up, to find shelter, get my things into the dry. But I didn't. Instead, I saw. I don't know how else to put it. All of a sudden, there was this deep sense of peace. As if all my life I had been chasing something without knowing it myself. And in that moment had found it. So I just watched. I sat there and I watched. That feeling lasted until the sun came up. And then I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was gone.
That sounds beautiful.
And a bit dramatic. But yeah, it was beautiful. I've never felt something like that again.
And what do you make of it now?
Truth be told, I don't know. But it changed something. Even though I cannot say what it is.
Goodbye.
С этим надо.
Understood.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled. One thing is clear.
Interesting.
Tahar, may I help you with something?
What exactly is it that fascinates you about the Shapers?
Oh, Tahar, that's quite a topic. I don't mind sharing, but are you sure you want to go there?
I am. Tell me.
All right. Well, where do I start? You see, the Shapers always fascinated me. They're all over EO. These remnants, yet for some reason so many people are almost oblivious to it. On the one hand, of course, that's very sad. On the other hand, it also makes it a lot more exciting. Tell me, Tahar, when seeing all of this, don't you sometimes feel like you're exploring a childhood dream? The kind of world the poets and the bards always spoke of?
The Shapers are dangerous. Just think of that Steel Guardian we fought to get in, or the Ghost Watchers. Not what I'd call a childhood dream.
Yeah, but it doesn't take away from the wonderment, does it? But this childish fascination was only the spark. The more I studied the Shapers, the more enthralled I became with their culture. Did you know that at the pinnacle of their existence, they ruled over all of EO? A global empire with no one to oppose them.
You seem to consider that a good thing.
Oh, good, bad, the world doesn't work like that. Of course, there are writings that hint at the fact that the Shaper Empire wasn't all rainbows and unicorns, and it persisted for tens of thousands of years. Can you imagine? All this knowledge, all this art, all this wisdom. Nothing in the EO of today can match that. Nothing. It's...
How do you know all this?
Some of it from writings, some of it's just connecting the dots. I know how many scholars are out there at the universities giving their talks about the inscrutable empire, but it's not nearly as inscrutable. Their problem is they're trying to understand the Shapers by reading books and dusty tablets. That's not how it works. You need to get out there, into the field. And even if it takes years of fruitless digging, eventually you're bound to stumble onto something. Another piece of the mosaic.
Very poetic.
Because it is.
My father always told me the Shaper Empire relied a lot on slaves.
What? No, that's rubbish. The Shapers had castes, yes, and it's probably the lower castes your father was referring to. But to call these slaves is like calling, say, a tanner who was born outside a royal family a slave, just because he'll never be a king. And even the very lowest caste, the Zalanyur, always had enough to eat, a roof over their heads, and could, without paying a single coin, get themselves healed by a cleric if they needed to. So if you think that's unjust, go ahead. Ask an Everlight beggar which era he'd rather live in. He's not a slave, yes, but in some ways he's worse off.
And how exactly did their empire come to be? They must have conquered quite a few nations.
They had the liberty of being the first living civilization on our EO, at least as far as we know. That made it easier to maintain peace and stability. Until the end and the dragons.
And yet, they died out.
Yeah. Great mystery.
Most scholars think it was the dragons.
They do, but I doubt it. You saw what the Shapers were capable of. Even a race as powerful as the dragons couldn't have wiped them out. And you see the shape this city is in, Tahar. There's no traces of fire and destruction. But regardless of what it was, it doesn't change the fact that the way the current races of this world treat the Shapers is nothing short of pathetic. They were greater than we'll ever be. But instead of studying this greatness, we ignore them. And why? Just because it doesn't fit into our religion, our traditions, or whatever reason they can come up with. Because to many, admitting what a marvel the Shapers truly were would mean admitting that our culture is pale in comparison.
Is our world really that bad?
That depends on your expectations. We could do worse, certainly, but if this is as good as we can get, then I have nothing to feel but pity.
We don't know enough about the Shapers yet to say that.
Maybe you don't. I do. In any case, I suppose you found your answer, haven't you? This is what fascinates me about the Shapers. They're a reminder of what we could be, if only we wanted to.
I see. Well, thanks for the explanation, Iskrim. I appreciate it. Goodbye.
But.
Understood. All right, let's get to the chase. We need to discuss where and how we start our search. You're all familiar with the objective?
Find the Forge Stones, reignite the Nexus, decipher the song with it, and put an end to the Bloodburn.
That's about it. Area thinks that someone removed the Nexus stone shortly before the city was abandoned, but they left markers on the stone map. And now that we have a small army backing us up, we can start searching. Iskrim?
Yeah, we suspect one of the stones to be in the desert of Aenir's Blade, probably in the possession of the Iron Falcons, whereas the other one is on an unknown island.
An unknown island?
Correct. And yes, the oceans might have long taken it, which is why the only way to find out is to build a ship. And to...
Wait. That island. Does it happen to be in the northwest? In the Black Sea?
I think so.
That is interesting. 2 years ago, there was an archaeologist in Everlight who claimed the same. That there was an island in the Black Sea, unknown to our cartographers.
Did he find it?
That is a complicated story. But building a ship would take months, and this is a trail we could follow. If we go to Everlight, I can tell you more.
Well, it does sound promising.
And intriguing. So, where do we go first, Tahar? Everlight or Aenir's Blade?
I'll think about it and let you know when we head out. For now, just get prepared.
Will do, Corporal.
Will do.
Найдите союзников, найдите сетевок. Так, что там? Ебать. Пиздец. Затекаем. Отправляйтесь в гильдию творцов или спросите там про... Отправляйтесь в клинков.
Got it. Will do.
Understood. С гором. Ча, я думаю, чара союзников себе взять. Как урод Искандар был казнен. Искандар попросил честного свидетеля множество путников, которые сказали вам, как у них отобрали домой. Это все, что знаете, основное остался еще над головой. Свет. листья, блядь. Блядь. Не могут показать полную карту, чтобы я, блядь, ее не крутил, блядь. В песке. Надеюсь. Следи.
Danger up ahead.
It will be bloody.
Get ready.
All right.
Что тут, наверное, людей в союзники. Раз.
Hold on a moment. Do you see that?
Yeah, fresh trails and a lot of them. An army went through here not too long ago.
Well, let's be on our guard. Yes?
Ну ладно, друзья, будем на этом заканчивать. Удачи всем, пока, увидимся в новой серии игры. Всем до встречи.